So we're headed to the basement. Yes, my stairs are super dirty. Don't judge me. Flick these lights on here. And we're just gonna bop on over to my maternity clothes box because I'm gonna pick a t-shirt out of here that I want to wear. Oh, it's gonna be so cold. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. I never actually wore that because it got like, I don't know where it got put when I was pregnant with Gabriel. All right, we're going on an adventure in here to find a shirt. Here we go. I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I am going to head to my room as soon as I put this dog away. You're on the closet shelf for the moment. Oh, jeez. This is my basket of t-shirts. It up to I was wrong and I don't have the shirt that I thought I had, and then it was actually white and not black, and it was the one that I had downstairs. But to be honest, the world may never know. So good morning and welcome to my breakfast of a pregnant lady. Toast with powder or cinnamon sugar and butter was the only thing that sounded good. Granted, I have been up for almost 3 hours. If I had eaten earlier, I probably could have eaten whatever I wanted, but now this is the only thing that I can stomach. I'm 3 weeks, 5 days today, just found out. I'm going to fill this up with water and ice. It's 40 ounces. Obviously, it's the big Stanleys. Most people know how many ounces this is, but I'm going to attempt to go for 3 of these today. I'm not going to do a ton of ice. I know you're not supposed to drink cold water, but I just need it to be cold. She's waiting for love to be realized. So I think that there's like 10-ish ounces in here, not including the ice. I'm gonna attempt to eat it. I did my dishes. I cleaned my kids' room and the hallway. Sorry, my son just put a fake ice cube in his mouth and it's just really amusing. Beep. Beep. You're welcome. I have a friend coming over and she's gonna bring me some hot chocolate. So I'm gonna go unlock the door for her. And then I think I'm gonna sit down on my desk to eat. Sounds good. Hello. So I ate probably 1 out of my 2 slices of toast because my kids took the other slice collectively. Feeling good enough that I'm going to wash and cut an avocado for myself. That's next. Hello. So I've decided that prior to announcing, instead of doing a bunch of weekly updates that like there's a billion videos that I'm catching up on and I'm posting videos like all the time. Well, that's great. I like the schedule that I'm on. So I'm just going to make one video with all of the weekly updates, but I'll do the normal weekly update with the bump picture. I'm going to be doing that though and making it in just one video. I'm excited. After weeks 3 and 4, I'm gonna start like compiling them all. I mean, maybe they'll all go together, we'll see, but I'm excited. So that is the plan, and it'll just be a bunch of baby updates. Hi, it's been a little bit since we last talked. I am 4 weeks and like 4-ish days today, 4 or 5 days, I don't remember. It's gotta be 4 days because I'm 5 weeks on Thursday and it's Monday today. But that being said, I will turn a new week on Thursday every week. So since I try to put out videos Friday and Tuesday, my thought is that I will film the update with the bump pictures and bump update and all of that kind of stuff on Thursday when I turn that week. So 7 weeks. This is what happened the 7th week. Because after you turn 7 weeks one day, you're starting your 8th week. So yeah, that's how I'm going to be running it. And then I will be posting those on Friday, ideally. That's the schedule plan currently. We'll see how well it goes prior to announcing and in the first couple of weeks afterwards. It's exciting. I took a little belly clip when I turned 4 weeks. Yeah, I also took pictures to have for Instagram. Let me know what you think about the Instagram stuff if you follow me there, because I normally, like with my last pregnancy, I posted the weekly bump pictures and I just posted like however many at a time. I didn't necessarily post every single week because I don't post a ton on my main feed in my on my Instagram, so I don't know. Let me know what you think. I will definitely be doing the weekly videos still because everyone really seemed to enjoy those. I enjoy doing them, more importantly. On a side note, I made myself my maternity picture outfit already. I did the math and I should be taking maternity pictures around August, beginning of August-ish. I want to do like a flower styled shoot. You know how like people do those like pictures where it's like jeans and then they have like flowers across their chest? I want to do like something like that, and then like I saw this stuff where they have like flowers, like they're not Mod Podge to their belly, but it's like they're like pressed flowers that are like Mod Podge to their belly, or any of those like creative, cute, like flower themed pictures. I need to talk to Gregory about when we're going to book our photographer for everything. I want to have a birth photographer again. That's the one that he really wants too. So we have to talk about when we want to do that, because I don't want her to get too booked because she only takes 4 clients a year and I want to have the same photographer if we can. I mean, another photographer might be great. I just really enjoy ours. So I would be happy to stick with her. It's also really nice that we can just have the same photographer all the time. So I like that a lot. That is the little update that I have for you and what I've kind of decided. If you have thoughts or questions about that, let me know and I would be happy to answer them. Also, once this video is up, I've already announced and I'm doing a Q&A over on my Instagram. The link is down below, so go to my Instagram if you have questions that you want answered faster than a subsequent video, because it'll take me probably a week or so from this point in time that you're seeing this video to answer those questions at the fastest. On Instagram, I'll be answering them more in real time. So head over there if you have questions that you want answered right away. Hi everybody. It is the first week update. I am 5 weeks today. Found out right before 4 weeks. I did do a 4-week update. I am starting with 5 weeks, but let's start this off. 5 weeks. Tired. I took a nap the day before. If you saw like the video, like the announcement video, I took a nap the day before we found out I was pregnant for like 3 hours, and that was my okay, because I like fell asleep on the couch. I could not stay awake. I was like, I'm not sick. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we had tested that day and it didn't come up, like it came back negative. So I was like, kind of knew what was going on, but at the same time, like there was nothing else it could have been. So I went down the list and was like,
Could have been something else. I've maintained being really tired. Yesterday I took like a 15-minute nap at my parents' house. Just in general, I've been sleeping a lot harder. Although, when I get woken up at night by one of these two, I sleep lighter, which is weird. I don't remember having that with Gabriel, like when I was pregnant with him. Then I am super hungry all the time. Yesterday, I wanted to have breakfast, but I just wanted a whole salad. I was like, this sounds great. I want to eat that. And I didn't for breakfast. And then after dinner, like an hour or two later, I'm like, I want a whole other meal. And then after that, an hour or two later, I'd say 30 minutes to an hour later, I want another meal. So I'm super hungry all the time. I do have random nausea. I think the first couple of days of this past week, it was morning nausea, like you didn't eat breakfast soon enough, so now you're nauseous. And now it's more like gas-related nausea, like, you feel like you're going to throw up. Why? You don't know. You could be hungry, you could have gas, like, I don't know. And I've had, like, pretty bad, like, gas for both of my pregnancies, but, like, yeah, so interesting stuff. Other than that, I feel like I've been really bloated, but I haven't adjusted fully to, like, my pregnancy diet yet. I haven't really started establishing, like, the pregnancy diet, like, routine that I intend to have, or, like, anything like that. So I just think I'm partially adjusting to that I don't always feel super energized. Other than that, there's really hasn't been a whole lot. There hasn't been, like, anything weird or specific or different that has stood out yet so far. That is the short 5-week pregnancy update. I will see you again next week. I'm thinking that by next week, a lot of symptoms are going to kick in. So, it should be very exciting. I am so tired. We'll see you in week 6.
I'm in a different spot today, but I am 6 weeks today. So here's your 6-week update coming at you. Starting with this morning, I started crying to a song that basically just said, we're going to have a good day. Don't know why. Couldn't tell you. I think it was the associated video because it was like a new mom who sat down at this table, and there was just this like probably early 20s guy sitting there with like a sign on the table that said, sit here if you're having a bad day. So she was like, that's me, and sat down and put on the headphones, and he like started playing the song, and I'm just like, why am I crying about this right now? I don't understand. So that's how it's going. Yesterday, I tried to sit down to take the prenatals that I have, and they smell like farm mold is the best way that I can describe it, even though they're not expired and they're totally fine. And one was sealed, so I opened that one up and it smelled exactly the same, but it made me want to puke. Because I want to try and take my vitamins at night, because by that point in time I've eaten enough, everything's good, my body's fine, like whatever. And usually I'm so hungry I don't care what I can eat. But thinking about it makes me want to throw up. So I need to find some new prenatals. Kind of thinking of trying to get gummies again. I couldn't eat them last time because like chewing the gummy made me feel like throwing up. I can't win. Can't win. And I can't take pills, and they're always like big vitamin pills, right? Like they're not like little pills. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out the prenatal situation because I desire to do this. I think I worked out 2 to 3 times in the past week doing my like prenatal exercises, which was really good. I felt good about it, but it wasn't as much as I wanted to. Maybe it was only 2 times. 2 to 3 times. I'm pretty sure that's the number I gave before, but I wanted to do more. I'm trying to get to like 4 times a week, like every other day. I haven't done a huge great job of drinking as much water as I should, but I have steadily switched over to a lot more water. I keep having dreams that I tell people something casually. Like last night, I dreamt that my mom sent me a background, like a phone picture background, which is weird because my mom would not do that. Not never, but like that's not something she would send me. Anyway, and I was talking to Gregory, who was there, and then my dad was in the room, and I was like, oh man, I'm so glad that my parents Like, I totally thought when my mom sent me this, I was like, what are you sending me? And then I realized my parents know. And then I realized that they didn't know. And it couldn't have been from my mom. And I was like, great, I ruined it for another person. And in my dreams, I keep ruining it. But we are 6 weeks, which means we only have one and a partial more week. Like, it's not even quite a half of a week. 1.5 more weeks until we can tell people. Sorry, I just keep feeling like I want to throw up. Normally I don't feel like that in the morning. For the most part, I've been pretty good, like, about eating in a timely manner. But today is just a day. I've been so tired. So tired. Like, during the day, like in the early afternoon, like 1 to 2 o'clock, I've decided that I need to start taking a nap while Azariah is sleeping in a space where Gabriel, like, I should just let myself sleep on the couch or something while Gabriel is watching his show for the afternoon, and then I'd actually nap and I'd know everyone is fine. The other thing is, I cannot go to sleep at night until like 2 a.m. Normally, all the things that I do that help me like fall asleep don't help me fall asleep, but at like 10 o'clock, like I'll finish up. So at night I've been doing like whatever editing I need to do for YouTube and whatnot, and then I will take out my like planner and do all my planner stuff, and then I'll sit on the couch to like try and read or write or something, and I get nothing done, and instead I fall asleep on the couch or I start nodding off. So I'm like, okay, Gregory, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll go take out my contact lenses, and then I'll like get into bed. And usually Gregory follows me, and I feel bad because he would have stayed up like doing his thing, enjoying himself for the night if I hadn't gone to bed. I don't know. That was the past 2 nights, but prior to that, I couldn't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. And I keep yawning, which is irritating because I'm really not that tired like right now. I haven't had any food aversions, although the other day, I just really wanted a burger. With both of my other pregnancies, if you were here, you know, I wanted to vomit at the thought of ground beef. And then a couple days later, I wanted another one. I didn't have another one, but I wanted another one. And now I'm kind of like neutral about it. So we'll see how that goes. But ground beef is like specifically burgers, but ground beef in general, always the thing that I'm like, ugh. Yesterday I kept thinking that it was Friday and that today was going to be Saturday, but it's not. Lost a ton of weight yet, and you can see it in my stomach, but I kind of think that between like 6 and 10 weeks I'll probably feel like garbage and not eat a lot and lose a bunch of weight. I hope that's not the case, but that's usually the trend, so we'll see. I don't have a scale anymore, so I can't really like monitor that. I'm really too worried about it. I do know that the last time I weighed myself at the doctor, just before, like, I was like 130 pounds, so usually that's right around my that's my normal stasis weight generally when I'm not pregnant anyway. And then I dropped to like 120 something. And then at the 10th week, I'll start like gaining it back. And then I'll usually be like 132. Weight generally doesn't matter as long as you're not losing like a significant amount of weight and you're a healthy weight to begin with. Because honestly, when I dropped into like the 115, 114 range, being pregnant and as tall as I am, that was like an unhealthy weight. It was too low. But I just couldn't eat anything. And then I gained it back, so it was fine. And I always lose weight at the beginning. So my midwife was not concerned because I gained, like, by the time I came to my first appointment, I had gained weight back. It wasn't like, I wasn't at my pre-pregnancy weight yet, but I was gaining, and that's what mattered. And I kept gaining, and I gained just fine. Even though I broke my foot and was working like the whole time I was pregnant with Azariah, I was doing so much stuff with him.
Love, Genevieve.